We were talking about if dating is easier or harder as a successful woman.
If dating is harder, yeah,
Or
I agree with.
easier.
Is it harder or easier? I don't know. I talk about this all the time. Like, love is a dangerous weapon. Like, it can really make somebody go crazy.
What do you mean by
So
that?
I don't know. I guess it really depends because it's like you can see a person doing so good in life and be doing perfect, and they get in a relationship, and then it's like they're a whole completely different person. Like, not their self, draining their self, like their partner draining them. It just really depends. And then a relationship will save a person. Like it really, that's what I'm saying. It really just depends. I've seen a relationship make somebody be their worst, and then I've also made a relationship see somebody be at their best.
I mean, it makes me think of like if a successful woman has everything going for her, so a relationship probably isn't going to save her because she's got it going on, but
I mean,
she
even a
also doesn't
successful
want
woman is
to.
always going to look. A successful woman is still at the end of the day going to want a partner by her side. I mean, it'll feel like it feels good just having that extra hand. Like, you don't need it, but it feels good to have it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. What do you think a woman who is making good money, what do you think she is looking for in a guy?
Love and affection.
What's that look like?
What do you mean?
Well, when I think of love and affection, I think of little things. He remembers what you like for breakfast. He picks up the milk when you text him. But it could be the big things that she actually wants, but she's too afraid to say, which is we need to go on some trips together, right?
Well, most women don't have to ask for trips; they already get it. So I guess it's really just depending who you get with. Cause my man, I ain't gonna lie, my man, I don't ask to go on trips. He just, we're going here and we're going there, and I'm like, okay, we're going here and we're going there. But like
How
me
did you guys
personally,
meet?
I think it really depends on the relationship though, because it's like with me, if a man can't meet me in the middle, then I ain't going. Like, if that don't make sense, I don't know. Does that make sense to you? Like if I have to
It
bring
does
everything
make
to the table by
sense.
myself, then I don't want. Yeah. If my man can't meet me in the middle and bring something to the table, then it ain't gonna work.
I think that's what a lot of really confident, goal-driven women are afraid of is a guy not meeting them in the middle. A guy trying to have them sort of take care of him
Yeah.
at the at
See,
worst.
like personally, if I loved a guy, like if I deeply loved him and he fell short in something, then I would uplift him to do what he's fallen in love. No, baby, stop. Like if I was like if my guy ever fell short in something, then I would tell him like, okay, listen, you gotta do this, and this, and this to get back up where he was. But I wouldn't leave him because he fell short. There's no way. I would correct him. I'd be like, listen, you're gonna have to do what you was doing before. You're gonna have to get back on your zone.
How long does he get before, you gave him a chance and he didn't correct it?
Well, another thing about relationship tips on my end, I'm different than other females. Like, I'm big on loyalty. So it's just like if a man, you gotta think, they say all men are the same, blah, 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 blah. You hear that story every day. You hear that same saying every single day that you live. All men are the same. But if that's the case, then you gotta think all women are the same. A man can cheat just as much as a girl can cheat. So, on top of all that, me personally, if a guy cheats on you and you break up with him just to go get with the next guy's just gonna cheat too. So why not try to fix what you already got? Because
That's a
regardless,
positive way to look at it.
regardless if you and this man break up and you go get with the next man, he's going to do it too eventually. Like, he's going to mess up and you're going to want to leave. But if you leave this guy just to go get with the next one, same thing's going to happen. And that's the same thing with a guy. Like, if his girl cheats on him and he breaks up with that girl and go gets with another girl, the next girl's just going to cheat on him too. So why not try to fix what you got before you completely let it go?
Talking about cheating is really hard.
It is. But I don't know, like, me personally, I have never seen like a reason to cheat when you can just break up with them. Like, if you feel like this person ain't doing enough, why are you wasting their time? Just be like, I can't do this, and then go do you. You can't get no judgment. Can't nobody say that to you. You can do what you want to do.
Get it back to him.
I think where cheating might get difficult to talk about
Watch. Watch. Can't.
Which
is if
it
you've
is
been
difficult, but I don't think I would never worry if my man is cheating. Like, we live together. We literally do everything together. Like, we are. I have high faith in our relationship. Like, I love it.
oh, that's a real benefit of living together with someone. If we're
Yeah.
being honest, if you don't live with someone, you don't really know, and they don't really know what you're up to.
Mm.
And some people say don't move in together too soon because you're rushing things.
That's not true
I,
because as soon as me and him met, we got a place together, and we just been together since. And it's just, it ain't been no separating us.
some
I feel
people's
like
love
that's what I'm
stories,
saying though. All love is different. All relationships are different. You're never gonna find the same person. You're never gonna find the same love in another person. Like, it's all different. Everybody is different. Everybody's their own person, so you can never leave this relationship, go to the next one, and expect the last love that you just had. It's not gonna happen. All relationship and all love and everybody, we are all different. So you're never gonna find the same person twice. We all say that, oh, you'll never find me again. No, we know we won't because there's only one of you. Like, God only created one of you. So
sometimes that's a
everybody
good
says that
thing.
all the time. That is a good thing. But you hear women say it all the time, oh, he's never gonna find another me. Girl, we know that because God only created one of you.
Yeah.
But I think it's
I
just a
think
confidence
that's,
thing.
I think God made up of you.
Yeah.
I think the hardest thing about people get drawn, and I know this because I get drawn to it, to listening to people's love stories or talking about love stories.
Stop going around.
I get talking about it the most when I'm
Get off of the table. I'm sorry, go ahead.
thinking I won't find that when I'm thinking I won't find a certain person again.
Yeah, you will. And that's another thing that a lot of people don't talk about is when your partner passes away or something, you'll always say, oh, I will never move on. I can't move on. Look how many relationships has moved on that was absolutely like beyond in love. And they eventually had to move on.
Just try to put the middle finger out.
Because I mean, I'm that type of person. Like, I always tell myself every day, if something else to happen to my partner, there's no way I'd be able to move on. And he says the same thing, but I tell him all the time, I'm like, you will eventually move on. You have no choice in life but to move on. That's a part of life. Like, you lose somebody you love, you got to move on. I mean, you have no option.
100%.
I think a lot of people just want to skip the real world. Like, they want to skip what's really happening.
If they don't want to face how hard it is.
It could be. Some people has just already been through so much that they don't want to make it worse, or they feel like it's going to make it worse.
I mean, sometimes it's not your partner dying. Your partner might move across the country or they might get a job somewhere else, or there's so many varying levels of someone being dead to you, right? I mean,
But I mean, that's just the number one thing though. Like, you'll hear the most is, oh, if my partner passes away, I'm not going to be able to move on. That's where you
Right.
hear it the most at. Like if your partner has to move across the world, you'll try to work it out with them, and if it doesn't work, then it doesn't work. You just can't do long distance relationship. But the number one talked about that everybody says is I can't move on after I lose my loved one. And I mean, it don't even got to be a partner. It could be a family member or anything. We always tell each other, like, if you lose a sister or a brother or your mom, your dad, whatever, you're just like, there's no way I'm going to be able to live without them. But you do.
What do you think about long distance relationships?
Me personally, I can't do it.
I think a lot of people
Okay.
want to find someone
Me
locally,
personally,
I just got my
but then we end up talking to
I would be
someone.
willing. Yeah, I would be willing to try to do it, but I know it wouldn't work.
Get the ball. Don't let
But that's just me. Like, I'll say it straight up as soon as I meet the person. Like, I cannot do long distance. That's not something in me. Like, I just can't do it.
No, they
But I don't mind to give it a try. But I know it's not going to work.
Well, it takes a lot of maturity to set a boundary like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, and it's another, like, a lot of people that can't do long distance has had a traumatizing past. Like, my past relationship is the reason that I cannot trust a long distance relationship. Because the stuff that he did to me while we was in a short distance relationship, I'm talking living in the same house, the stuff that he was able to do to me, I could only imagine what a long distance relationship could do to me. If he can betray me and hurt me the way he did, what makes me think that a long distance relationship wouldn't?
Here's what's coming out of my nose.
Juice is coming out your nose. Are you okay? Come here. Let me see. What'd you do? Get the.
I
What's
think there's a little bit of a fantasy in a long distance relationship. It's like you don't really know someone, so you get to fill in what they're like without actually living with them every day.
All I do is do this, Mom. Look, put your feet, put your other feet, curl up, do that, do that, do that.
And dating apps just make that even worse.
Yeah, I've never been on a dating yet.
Hi, Mom.
That's impressive.
Yeah, I have never in my life been on a dating yet. I don't see no point. Like, why do you want to meet a complete stranger from God only knows from where? And that's why the majority of these women end up raped,
Mom, what's this?
sold, murdered.
Look, I can make it land.
I have to know
And
a
there are,
person. Yeah, me personally, I have to know a person, like, in real life in order to work something out with them. I'm not finna just meet somebody from
You want to try?
15 hours away and, oh, you want to meet up and date one day? No, thank you.
Look, do this. Sit down.
Which I'm also different about stuff like that too. See, I don't play about stuff like that also because I have kids. So I'm not gonna just let anybody and everybody up in my life.
Put your butt right here.
Because I put my kids' safety first. So there's no way I'm just gonna freely get on a dating app and be like, okay, well, you look cute, you seem like you got stuff going, I'm gonna trust you. And then somebody pull up and it don't even be that person. It can be completely somebody else. Like, that's insane to me.
I mean, I get why so many people do it, especially now because it's hard to meet someone at work. It's kind of not really what works for. And then it's hard to meet someone at a bar because people aren't drinking as much, or we're on our phones a lot these days.
But I think the biggest problem though is even on those dating apps, like I've seen a lot of people get backdoored. Like I've seen a lot of people be set up. I've seen all kinds of stuff. Like there's been enough stuff going on the internet that give me reason to not want to download a dating app. Like you'll see girls getting catfished, you'll see girls getting set up, you'll see all kinds of stuff. Like why would I want to run to that? But that's just me. I would never date. I would never download a dating app. That's just me. Everybody's different. Everybody has their own opinions. If they want to download it, they can, but I'm not.
I think that point of view is really powerful and probably motivational to people who they want to get out and meet someone through a friend or in their town or
I
but
mean, it don't even
it
have to be
hasn't.
it don't even have to be specifically your town. You can drive a little, an hour out, an hour 30 out. Not somewhere like crazy far though, because you don't want to go too far. Then you're in that type of situation where you don't do long distance. But like an hour 30 out. That's something decent. You could go out, go to a little bar, club, whatever, do whatever. I don't party, I don't drink, I don't go to clubs, I don't go to bars, so I would never experience that either. But there's people that do. Like if they don't want to do dating apps, they can just go out like an hour out into a bar or something, try to find somebody. But you don't. Me personally, I feel like if you go looking for it, you'll never be able to find it. You gotta let it come to you.
Did you meet your significant other through work?
No, so after I had got out of my relationship with uh, my child's father, I used to go out, but I know, like, I go to a college. I'm in college. So I met him through a friend. So I was able to meet him at the college and then see him at the college, this and that. But I wouldn't let him around my kid right away because I had to get to knowing him, blah, 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 make sure that I'm set, like, I'm comfortable with him being around my kids. So after a little bit of us talking, and then we got together, and he finally got to meet my kids, and him and my kids, they clicked fast. Like, the kids loved him, he loved the kids. It was like he was a father figure, and to this day he still is. Kids, stop, you're gonna bust those.
You had like the best two things working for you, college and a best friend connecting you guys.
Yeah. But didn't I say 5 times to stop throwing them?
Yeah, you was trying to do it.
Because I think a lot of people, it's hard to be someone's friend and set them up with somebody because people are picky and it can be annoying too. It's like you don't want to lead
Well,
someone on and
I think it was a lot easier on this one because.
Show me the middle finger up.
Stop, Deshaun.
No, I didn't.
Okay, y'all stop fighting. Y'all stop fighting. But I think the whole reason that mine is different is because I was going to my friend and I was telling him, like, I like your friend. Well, his friend was also going to him talking about someone. I like your friend. So we both. Hey! Stop!
He threw both of them in the
Okay,
air and almost hit my dad.
Stop fighting. It's okay. Stop fighting. Y'all are brothers and sisters. What's the point of this? Just sit down. But the whole situation with mine and his, I feel like it's different because we both was going to the same person talking about how much we liked each other. So it's like he was just like, okay, well, whenever he came to tell me, so basically when I went to go tell the friend, I was like, I like your friend. He was like, well, he said that he liked you too. So it was just like we both was going to the same person telling each other that we liked each other. So it was just, we just need to talk. You drink it?
it sounds
No, he hit it and then it fell and bust out.
it
No,
sounds
he's
like
fine.
something you do in like middle school, but that's because in middle school
Yeah.
you're at your like most carefree. You're yourself, and that's what ended up working for you. So that's pretty cool.
But that's what I was talking about, as in I feel like if you go out looking for it, it'll never come to you. I just let it come to me. And I wasn't trying to rush it because after my past relationship, I just needed time to focus on myself, find myself, keep make my relationship bigger between me and my kids. I wasn't worried about nobody else. So it was just me and the kids until he came along. But I didn't go out looking for it. I didn't try to go out trying to find somebody. I was just like, it'll come when the time is right. And it did.
Well, thanks for talking about this. I know it's everybody's a little different in how they
They are.
approach this, and it's inspiring to hear someone not talk about dating apps in 2025 It really is. So
I know, I tried to tell you. I asked you, did you scratch it? But it was nice talking to you too. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's okay. It's okay. But yeah, it was nice talking to you. I'm glad that I was able to put my opinion out there.